Hey guys, this is Infinite and this is my N7 Valiant review and multiplayer update. I just unlocked my N7 Valiant yesterday. If you guys saw the video yesterday, I showed you what I got in my combination pack since now the weekend operations are not working for the PS3 and started with Operation Exorcist, which is this past weekend. So as you can see, I just took out that Atlas so quickly with it. Just keep in mind though, I wanted to see the full capability of this N7 Valiant, and I have a sniper rifle, amp level 3, and I have armor piercing level 3. And here's another clip where I just went on a rampage with this. Just look how many kills I get so quickly with this. And in this clip, I don't have sniper rifle amp number 3, just armor piercing level 2. But I just want to show you this clip just to show you guys what I got yesterday while playing with this gun. Now I'm going to compare the N7 Valiant against the Black Widow, since they both have 3 bullets in their clips and they're both ultra rares. The only difference between them is the Black Widow, you could get them in regular Spectre packs, but the N7 Valiant you could only get in the weekend operations. So what I have noticed since I have had both of these guns and been able to play both of them is that the main advantage that you have with the N7 Valiant is the stability. Every time I shoot, there's almost no recoil, and if there is recoil, it shoots up by a centimeter, not even. And the N7 Valiant weighs less than the Black Widow, has less recoil, like I said. And the only downside that the N7 Valiant has against the Black Widow is it doesn't have the built-in armor piercing like the Black Widow has, which is why I'm using the armor piercing mod. And it does about 15 to 20% less damage. But you gotta keep in mind I have the Black Widow at 2 now, and I have the N7 Valiant at 1. So considering what it does at level 1, it's very powerful, and this morning when I woke up I just wanted to play it because this gun is just very fun to use. It's just, you can get the job done easily. And so what the Black Widow has that the N7 Valiant does not have is it has a built-in armor piercing into it, and it has more damage than the Valiant. And for some reason, the Black Widow does more headshot damage than the N7 Valiant. I can't confirm that, but it's just from what I was experiencing. It felt like it, so it's not. I mean, it could be anything, but I just felt like the Black Widow does more headshot damage than the N7 Valiant. In this game I was playing on Firebase Ghost against the Sibers, and what I was trying to do right here, since the Phantoms kept on respawning, was I was trying to clear him out of this area, this last area we had enable. And so what I just did, I just gave up, using missiles since they kept on respawning. And what I just did is run around them and went cloaked and enabled the device. So that's a good thing about the infiltrator that you can use. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you what are my builds on my Solarian infiltrator, just if any one of you are curious what I have. So now I'll talk about what they did to the multiplayer, the balance changes, the weekly updates. They increased the frag grenade power. The base damage increased from 650 to 750. For Evolution 3, they increased the max grenade from 1 to 2. Evolution 4 does extra damage to organics has been increased from 40% to 50%. Evolution 5 armor damage bonus increased from 65 to 75%. And then the last thing they did with it was Evolution 6 shield damage bonus increased from 65% to 75%. They also increased the Inferno grenade power. The base damage per second increased from 100 to 125. And Evolution 3 increased max grenades from 1 to 2. They also increased the sabotage power damage weapon fireback increased from 200 to 300. Evolution 2 weapon fireback damage increased from 50% to 60%, and the delay weapon fireback reduced from 2 to 1.5 seconds. Now the biotic explosion power combo, they decreased the radius of the biotic explosion from 3 to 5 meters to 2.0 to 4.0 meters. They had to increase the arc pistol again. The damage was increased from 61.6 to 76.8, and it's now 72.2 to 87.7. And they decreased their encumbrance by a little. And the N7 gun Rifle shotgun they only increased the damage, and it's now, I guess you could say, 10% more powerful. If any of you play silver, you may get affected by this, since if you're playing Silvers, the extraction wave, they reduced the number of guardians from 4 to 3, and now they added a single phantom. And I don't know what this is, but maybe you guys could tell me. For the Atlas, for silver, they increased the chance to sync kill players from 50 to 60%, and for gold, they increased that from 60% to 80%. Maybe this is the part where when you're in front of them and they grab you or something like that. Maybe they increase that chance. That's the only thing I could think of. Now for the objective waves, they increased the XP for completing objectives from 200 from 2000 to 3000, which is waves 3, 6, and 10. Now the XP rewards, they increased the random faction XP bonus from 50% to 25%, and for random map XP bonus, they increased that from 10 to 15% now. Now, what they did with the credit rewards, they just changed how much you got at what round. So you still get the same outcome, it's just you don't get the same number of credits in wave 6 than in wave 10. So now you get what they removed from wave 10, they put in wave 6. So they increased the total of credits of wave 6 by 10% and decreased the number of total credits for wave 10 by 10%. They haven't changed the number of credits, only changed where it's at now. So the maximum points you can still get is 75,000 credits. So that was the multiplayer update, and this is what I got. Unfortunately, one guy, as you may have seen, he sent me a message saying that he got disconnected or something. But I'll show you what I got in my premium special pack, what I got yesterday. And since I have all the weapons at X now, which is the max level you could bring it up to, now I just keep on getting character cards, as you can see right there. So if you guys are just interested in what I had in my builds, there it is. I usually do the same thing every time I promote my characters, since I usually like to promote them. The only thing that I would change if you're using the N7 Valiant with the Solarian Engineer is I would change, what you see right there, I would change the weapon damage. I would pick weapon damage over the weight capacity, since what I said about the N7 Valiant is that it's very light. And this is my N7 Valiant review and multiplayer update.